We are live at Tomorrowland Brasil and we are joined by the one, the only Timmy Trumpet.
What's up, fam? Oh, let me put my drink down. Let me put my... Where's your microphone?
I'm working. Oh, I'm here.
I know you're interviewing me, but I feel like I should.
No, you have that.
Okay.
No, you have that. What are you drinking?
Okay.
What's in there?
Just a double vodka Red Bull.
All right.
Like you need essential.
Like you need the energy.
Well, I just tried a Capriana.
And?
Unbelievable.
Wonderful. It's actually quite refreshing, isn't it?
I'm hooked.
It's apparently that's good after many Brazilian dishes that I can't pronounce.
Really?
But let's talk Brazilian food.
Yes.
Have you eaten any?
Obrigado.
It's all the lingo. Oh, to the bum, to the bomb.
I had the steak. I went to like Fogo de Chao. I went to another barbecue joint. I love Brazilian food. I love everything about Brazil.
Why?
The food, the coffee, the samba music. You know, I mean, there's so much culture here, and the people. By far, it has to be the best part about them. They're great people, man. Really good people.
I was going to ask, like everyone talks about this. Oh, Brazil's so special, Brazil's so unique. But as an artist, why is Brazil so special? Why is it so unique? What makes it different to anywhere in the world?
It's so different in that very few people speak English. So they're in their own world, and their world just happens to have better steak than yours, better coffee than yours, better what's the name of the drink again? Caipirinhas than Australia, you know, like, and it's just awesome, man. They're great people. They're living in the now, the right now, and you know, like I've heard so much about this festival, so much about Tomorrowland in Brazil. It's my first time playing to this crowd. I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything else. I just saw some of the footage of Axwell playing, and I was just like, this crowd is ready. So it's a huge honour to close that main stage.
You've just arrived, yeah?
We just got in, yeah.
All right, so what you're about to see, and this is the incredible thing, you can vision Boom in Belgium. They lift up that stage and put it here, and it looks kind of identical.
Yeah, how do they do that?
Well, I don't know, but what you're about to see is going to blow your mind.
Yeah.
So how have you prepared? What are you bringing? Is this the whole works, or is it?
I've done my homework, right? You know. I've got a few Brazilian classics in there. If you know, one thing I learned about Brazil, they like rock and roll, and so do I.
Yeah.
As a struggling, failed jazz musician, I like all genres, but rock happens to be one of my favorites. Yeah. And that's like a big scene here. The rock scene's huge, so I found some classics. I'm not going to mention them just yet. You're going to have to watch the live stream to see it, but I'm curious to see how it all goes down, and you know, to see the crowd go. You know, I like playing to the locals. You know, like a few. You know, I like learning about their culture.
So how are you managing this? Because you've just done an American tour.
Yeah.
All right. So you've been changing your show along the tour to the point where you were at Tomorrowland Brazil, or am I right or wrong?
You're absolutely right. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the most fun things about this job is playing in different locations and playing the right music for those, you know, different locations. And America is fantastic, man. And, you know, one thing I love about America is you can play every genre in 1 hour, and they seem to be like very accepting of experimental genres. So I love playing them all. I really do. It's been fun.
All right, let's talk music right now. Not new music. I want you to choose one track. I've asked this question to a lot of people, so I'm interested to find out what your answer is. One track for the rest of your life. What is it?
Oh man, big question. Can I give you two?
Okay, because
two. I mean, from the jazz point of view, it'd be Louis Armstrong. What a Wonderful World.
Good choice.
You know, great trumpet player, beautiful voice. Song changed my life. The other one would be the Gigamesh remix of Radiohead's Everything But the Girl. I don't know if you've heard that record.
I have, no.
Well, bro, the chords, man.
Shit.
You know Radiohead.
Yeah, of course, but I've not heard
Everything But the Girl, the Gigamesh remix, bro. That track changed my life. I still listen to it. I've listened to it 1,000 times, still not sick of it.
No way.
Yeah.
This is great. I'm going to go listen to that. Oh,
you'll like that, yeah.
So if that's the one track that you could listen to on repeat, I want to find out who's catching your ear around the scene. What's your next track that you're about to release?
I just had one come out yesterday with some legends from LA called Cheat Codes. Lovely guys, man.
Of course, yeah.
And it's more on the pop realm, but you know, it's got some new elements in there, like the stutter house vote, you know, the stutter techno thing, and I'm really proud of it, man. Like I listen to it whenever a track comes out. I'll listen to it on the day of release, and it's stuck in my head still. You know, it's a great record, and I'm really, you know, like at the moment, I'm always trying to. I think as a musician or as a human being, everyone wants to hear something they've never heard before, and that's what I try to create whenever I get in the studios. If I've heard it before, if it's getting onto something that I've heard before, I step away from that and do the opposite, and that's, I think important for the evolution of music and as human beings as a species.
So let's take that track, and you've seen the rise of drum and bass, it's everywhere right now, or Afro house, it's everywhere, and then you've got melodic techno. You can take your pick of anyone in any genre to remix that track. Who's caught your ear and eye right now?
You know what? It's crazy you say this, because we are supposed to fly a helicopter here because of the wind. We got stopped, but Netsky was supposed to be in our helicopter, and I've never met him before.
Really?
And I'm like, he's like he's honorary drum and bass legend, and I was so excited about meeting him. But the wind picked up, so I didn't get to meet him. But I'd love for him to remix one of my tracks, man. I'm a huge drum and bass head.
Look down that camera, say Netsky.
Netsky. Timmy Trumpet here, mate. You've probably never heard of me. I'm a huge fan. I love you, and hopefully we can have a beer or 10 together soon.
I think nothing's off limits with him.
Really?
From what I know. I'm not
Put in a word for me.
I would
love that.
I would love
I'm
to
a
hear
huge
what
fan.
happens.
I'm a huge fan.
Excellent, that's good. All right, so let's bring it back to tonight, back to the main stage. You've seen many friends, I'm sure you've got many friends here, but also on the lineup. All right, so if you could go and watch someone else before your set, like let's just say Kevin DeVries, or let's just say you've got Axwell on the main stage right now. Is there anyone that you'd like, I just want to see their set, they're so good?
I mean, both those names you just said were good. I always feel like it's part of it is being in the crowd and being around people and hearing one particular track that creates a moment that stops time. It doesn't matter necessarily who's performing, it's just about that moment and sharing it with someone that you love. I've got one of my best mates here who's coming, he's outside right now, but we're always like, I asked him recently, like, what are your goals in life? What are you after? What's your current? He goes, Tim, my currency is moments. That's my only currency in life. And I was like, and that's why you're my best mate. That's what I live for. And going to a Tomorrowland festival, you're going to get a lot of moments. And I can tell you, having that guy as my best mate, I'm a very rich man.
So there's moments all over the place. Go and make new ones on the main stage. Timmy Trumpet, Tomorrowland Brasil. Come on, let's go.
Cheers. Obrigado.
And get some Capriana.
Good to see you, legend.
Take care, mate. That's a love. Enjoy. Let's go smash that main stage.
You are so good at this job, bro.